The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
Anonymous, thank you for that. House rules before we continue. Respect is the foundation of our conversation. Please maintain respectful language, refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people or the person you'll be speaking about. Anonymous, do you agree?
I fully agree.
Thank you very much. Anonymous, talk to us.
Oh, where do I start? I'm in an 11-year relationship with my guy. We dated 3 years, then we moved in together. Now we are together for 11 years in total. I was with him, and he. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. We met at a place I can't reveal, but maybe I should say we met at church, if I can say that. And whilst we were going out dating, I didn't know that he's also busy dating other women in church. And we carried on without me knowing that he's busy with other girls as well in church. There was this specific woman that he was very drawn to. They would make their love or their affection for each other publicly known. And at the time, I was coming out of a divorce, a marriage, and I didn't also want to let him go. So I carried on dating him. We dated, and they also dated on the side for 2 years.
2 years?
Please don't touch me. Then I discovered that the lady also has a steady boyfriend. So my guy to her was a side. Okay. And I was maybe the main girl, if there is a main girl, to my guy. Then what I did is I also did my own research to find out who the guy is that she's dating. In my revenge, I dated her guy.
Hey, but okay.
I don't know. I was too hurt, but I got fond of her guy. I also liked her guy. And what I did is I moved out of their church or the church we were in, and I joined the guy's church. Our relationship carried on, and along the way, I fell pregnant.
Was he still dating her when you joined his church?
Yes, they were still ongoing. They never stopped dating.
Okay.
So then I fell pregnant along the way. But when I discovered I was pregnant, I separated with my main guy.
And when you fell pregnant, it was by him. It wasn't the Immaculate Conception.
Wow.
It was with the guy, with the other guy. It was not with him. Because when I fell pregnant, I was not with my guy.
What you did there naked needs to be jotted down because what?
Okay, Anonymous, carry on.
Yes, and also I just need to make it clear, when I was dating that other guy, I was not intimate with my guy. So we were just cohabitating because of other stuff that I found out that he's doing besides her.
What other stuff is he doing?
Other women, because there was a time where another girl from church approached me to say that your guy is dating me. And I said to her, you knew I was in the picture, and now because he's hurt you, you're reporting to me. And they broke up. But you couldn't break up with this girl, this particular girl that I'm referring to. So when I found out I was pregnant, I had moved out. I wasn't with him. I was by myself. Then he came back to apologize because he wanted to be in my life. And I told him, I'm pregnant, it's not your child. I also revealed who the father is. Now, the issue is he took me in because the father obviously was not actively involved in raising the child. So he made it clear that he doesn't want to be involved in raising the child. Then I will be on my own. Then when we got back together with my main guy, I told him, you're not the father, but if you're willing to try it out again, I'll give you a chance. So he's been a great father. I can't take that away from him. I also have to mention that I came with 2 kids from my marriage. So I have 3 kids in total. So he's amazing dad to all the kids. Okay. But the issue is there is a bit of tension between him and my eldest daughter.
Okay.
Yes, because obviously as a girl, you have to know where you stand. We've been dating for 11 years. And I asked him, I said, are we ever going to make it official? Because you need to honor me and respect me as a woman. I don't know if you see the relationship moving to the next level. And he said that he's scared to build with me because he doesn't want my daughter to inherit any of his portion of stuff that we'll be building
What
on.
kind of fuckery is going on here?
How can't are there no wills?
There are wills, and I think he's just using that as an excuse. At first, when I asked him about the marriage, he said he's not ready. He never thought about it. And in my head, I'm like, but we are cohabiting. What we are doing is basically being married, but without signing or making it official.
But now, you know, Anonymous, I have a problem with church people that use church only when it benefits them. Right?
Yeah.
Because you talk about it only when it benefits you. Then when you want to be naughty, then how? All of a sudden you are not church people. Even, I think cohabiting in the first place was
wrong.
You know, not right as church people, right?
Yes,
so,
definitely.
Yeah. And then manje, why all of a sudden is it an excuse 5-6 years down the line? Why could it not have been a no-no from the get-go? It's because benakhala ngisho.
No, I saw myself building a life with this guy. Didn't think that he would take so long to marry me.
Yeah, but building a life how? Like against the will of, against your belief system?
Yeah, it's wrong. I agree with you, Lucas.
All right.
It's totally wrong.
Okay.
And also what's keeping me with him is because I'm not financially stable. I do work, but I don't make enough. So in the interim, I'm busy working out my exit plan. Because I want him to take me serious. If he wants me, he'll come after me. If he wants to build a good family, he's going to marry me, or else I move out. But I can't just move out, be on the streets with 3 kids and not having enough.
Is he, how are his finances?
His finances are okay. He's not good with money, how he manages money. He has enough. Yeah. But he's a big spender.
Does he big spend on you or big spend on other women still around?
No, he's a big spender on us. Like he would take for example, the daughter, the last born, to a private school where we can't really afford for her to go there. You know, we could maybe put her in a normal school and work towards having a home, because we're currently renting, having our own house, our own space and all of that. So he's spending a lot on fashion. He's a fashionista. He loves his bride. Okay. So he's spending on any other thing except the important stuff.
Anonymous, can I stop us here?
Okay.
Let me go to the news headlines. We're coming back, okay?
Okay.
Wow.
Together is an understatement, but anyway, good morning, guys. My name is Leroy. We are listening to Metro FM's Ask a Man this month. So please keep liking the screen there quickly now, and please send me gifts because you love me. But then you're gonna get the recap now soon. But I'm shocked. But I can't get I'm really shocked. Then you are you are gonna get it soon. But then just a reminder. Oh yeah. This is a safe space now. We are gonna listen to Maganisi's announcement and then we're gonna discuss it, but we're gonna respectfully. This is gonna be more YouTube now. So like when you request more panel and camo, you automatically consent that your voice, your face is gonna be used there now. But again, respectfully so. But hey, Bazalwan. Kwanzakalan Bazalwan phela lesonto phela.
Have been together for about 11 years now. She says they met at church, and when they started dating, she didn't realize that he was dating other women in their church. This complicated things between them. She ended up breaking things off with him and started dating guy number 2, who was dating her guy number 1 side girl. Hope you're still with us. She fell pregnant with guy number 2's child, but things didn't work out. with this guy. Then went back to guy number one, wanted her back also, despite the fact that she was pregnant with another man's child, and she was upfront and honest about this. He took her in with her 3 children, including children from her previous marriage, the child she has with guy number 2 as well. She says their relationship is now fine, but he doesn't seem to get along with her firstborn daughter. That's where we are, right, Anonymous? We good. I didn't change anything up, right?
No, all is well. I could so.
All is well.
Yes.
Hey, Anonymous, how old are you? You putting everything together, like you sound like you have 63,000. You've dating this guy for 11 years and you were married before. Like,
I got married young. I'm 44 currently.
oh, okay. Naked.
What I am.
Oh.
Nice. Okay. Safe.
Yeah, Anonymous. Come on.
Yes.
Imagine, how do you sleep at night, wake up in the morning, and you claiming to be in love with a person, but this person cannot stand your flesh and blood. Take us through that. How does that work, and how do you keep that going, and where do you differentiate between my love for you or you not loving a part of me?
It's difficult, Naked. When I moved out of my home before I met the guy, going through a divorce, I went through a lot financially, and my 2 kids were then affected as well, because we had to downgrade a lot. So hence now I've realized it was hidden, but now he's made it clear when I asked him about, are you ever going to take the next step? When he said that he doesn't want my daughter to inherit what he's earned or what he worked hard for. That's when I realized, okay, I need an exit plan, because I'm so scared to go back to a situation where I can't provide for my children. And my mother is not there to assist me. She will never assist me. I don't have a home, because I even asked her, I said to her, you have a double garage at your home. Can I convert that into a cottage, live there for 2 years while I gather myself, and then I'll move out? At first, I thought she was for me, and then she couldn't. He just hinted, when you move out, will he pay school fees? Will he still keep the children on medical aid? So she was showing me that I don't have a space in a home. So even if I move, I won't afford the basic necessity for my children.
Okay.
So much.
Askis.
Even the ex-husband is not supportive at all. I've been carrying these kids by myself, and it's hard. I work so hard. I work 14 to 16 hours a day
Okay.
to cover the basics, and it's not enough.
Askis, man. I'm confused. You've got 2 children from your previous marriage, right?
Yes.
But he has a problem with one child and not the other.
Yeah.
How's that? Please make it make sense.
The child is very rebellious.
Who, the older daughter?
Yes,
How old
and
is
he's often disrespectful towards him.
How old is she?
She's 20.
Oh, makes sense.
But she's always been disrespectful towards him.
No, guys, this is very sensitive, because Anonymous, a 20-year-old daughter, né? You don't, and please refrain from using she is disrespectful towards him, etc., or rebellious, because you don't know the reasons. Né? Now, you mentioned with this guy was literally doing everybody in church. Now, there are things that your 20-year-old daughter knows that you'll never know. Because you'll probably find that she was even in the same age group as the guys that this guy was sleeping with. You get what I mean? Where kids start to act out, and we start blaming the children, but kids are taught to respect their elders. And this is just an example. Remember, this is how I see things. Now, and Anonymous, how do you expect her to respect someone who's sleeping with girls her age group? You get what I mean? Like if her friends have seen him mapuna puna, obvious. Like how does she respect that? How does she respect a person that's broken the mom? How does she respect a person that's cheating on the mother?
True that.
You get what I mean? So until we find the real reasons why she acted this way, because sometimes they might do it because of things that they've seen this man do or heard about the things that this man has done. And the other reason could be she's acting out because he's another man in your life where she's got a biological father. And maybe the situation there has also not been sorted out properly. And she's seeing how now this guy has come into my life to take my father's place. Because with kids, it's never about, kids don't see finances, they don't see troubles, they just know that I love my biological father. And I don't care whether he's supporting or not, but I love him. And I don't want any other man in my mother's life.
I think you're right, Naked, because when I recently divorced, the father bought her a lockable diary where she was told to write everything, what I did, what I do, how we live in the house, report back to him. So he was also a factor because he mingled a lot in my situation, you know, and she was used to tell stories from this household to another.
Yeah.
And feed him with information.
And that's also where we are at fault. No? The parents that go into other relationships maybe before making sure that our kids are completely okay. And sometimes we might move fast. And now you are moving in with this one, you're staying with this one, but we haven't taken care of our kids emotionally. And, you know, later on in life, they start rebelling. And we don't know where we went wrong, but you thinking, no, it's because I was in love and I thought my kids loved this person the same way that I love him. But Anonymous, they have a different kind of love, which is very fragile. And most of the time, you can't separate. Come on, if someone is your biological father and somebody new comes in, you know that fight. Most of the time, the new person can never really fill that void unless there was some hectic abuse or whatever from the biological parent.
He did abuse me in front of them. She was old enough to see, but it was not physical. It was emotional abuse. I remember when I wanted to go to church, he locked me in the house with the kids and he went to go watch movies. So things like that, she witnessed, she saw. And also, she grew closer to her father and also realized that her father is not a good man. I didn't tell her what type of man her father is. She discovered that on her own because the same treatment she was giving me, now he gave to the daughter.
Yeah. So, Anonymous, for my last words, I'm just going to advise you, Guti, let's just make sure we get therapy for the whole, for your kids, for yourself, and for anybody that decides, Guti, they want to be a family unit going further, because this does need professional intervention before any further steps, okay?
Yes, Naked. Thank you.
So, let me get this right. You were married, you got divorced, and then these shenanigans started happening after your marriage?
Yes.
For 11 years or so, right?
Yes.
Okay. You know, there's a part where you said he's not committing, he's not proposing, he's not doing anything to show how serious he is about you and respecting you and to be honest, I rolled my eyes.
Yeah, true.
I was like, really? Wow. And I rolled my eyes because I'm like, okay, it's either you have deliberate amnesia or you are in denial of the role you played in getting yourself into this situation. Because I've never heard you once saying, a part of me has really contributed to where I am today. You left a marriage with 2 children, and you played very risky games that backfired on you, where you could have walked away. You were old enough and mature enough to have had a reasoning capacity to walk away from this guy who was seeing everybody at church. But when you decided to stick around, because why, I don't know. And on top of that, you compete with your kunantra by trying to spite another woman, and guess who it backfired for? And you decided to have a child with a guy who belongs to someone else again. You decide to have a child with that person. You did not use protection. You decided to have a child. And on top of that, you decided to keep the child, even when he said to you, I don't care about this child. I don't want to be a part of this child's life.
That's your
Then,
body rules, right?
the same guy that you've been hoping that is going to come back, he comes back with all his, everything that he's always been. He's been selfish, a cheat, a liar, dishonest, and so forth and so on. But you still took him back, and you expect this guy to go down on his knees with 3 children that are not his, with 1 child that was conceived from a revenge from a guy who was dating his side chick. So you were part of this entire soap opera. So you need to breathe in, breathe out, tighten your waist, and go, yeah, I have gotten myself into this mess. I can get myself out of this mess. I can. Your mother doesn't owe you anything, to be honest. She doesn't owe you anything. She's probably angry. Now, you know my anger's okay, where a mother could be disappointed at a child, angry at a child because the child did not listen, so forth and so on. There's so much that you're not telling us that I think now it paints your mother as a villain. I don't honestly, from the bottom of my heart, think a mother, a loving mother who was there for you when you got married and stuff like that, can wake up and say, I don't want you in my house. She just sees trouble because she doesn't believe you. You've never given her reason enough for her to believe that you are going to stick to your word of saying you're going to stay for 2 years to pick yourself up, because that 2 years can turn into another 10 years. She wants peace. She has raised you. She's done her part, and everything else is on you.
No, for me, you are wrong. My mom is not supportive because what I did is I built 2 cottages at her home for us to have so that I can have extra income. And she shut me out. So I even told her that she can keep the money because he's an ingulumo every time I ask for my half of things. So I'm in a bad situation where I cannot take care of myself. I really wanted the 2 years so that I can start over.
And would it be bad enough for you to go rent somewhere else? I'm just asking.
It will be bad because I can't afford.
Okay.
I'm in a lot of debt. I'm trying to clear that, hence the 2 years, so that I can get my life together.
Okay.
But I have no way to go. To be honest, I can't afford it.
I'm really sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, that is a very tough situation to be in. What I'm asking you to do is don't be a complete 100% victim in this story. Ne? Take accountability, and that's the first step of healing. And then think of an exit plan that would, if for argument's sake, I'm just saying, I know you're in debt, so there has to be a solution, because no amount of money is worth staying in a place where love is not served anymore.
Yeah.
No amount of financial situation is really worth, like as fun me as so means I know for a fact no amount of money will hold me prison. Or no amount of financial situation will hold me prison. My pride is so big. It's so big that I would rather stand in the rain knowing which I am free than standing under a roof knowing that I'm in prison. I would rather. And I know which also as a mother, you have to be considerate of your children as well, because now they can't be standing in the rain because of you.
Yeah, because we really went through a lot when I moved out of my house. We suffered. a
Yeah.
lot. And also that affected the children, like psychologically,
Yeah.
from having your own room. We had to move into a room, not even a cottage. We had to move into a cottage. I had to sell and give off all my stuff because I had no space. So I'm so scared to go back to that situation.
Yeah.
Hence, I want an exit plan that I know would, even if it's not the same standard that I'm used to now, at least masiwa asweli phansi kakhulu.
Yes, it
I
makes
can
sense.
still-
It makes sense. It's justifiable. And unfortunately, again, going back to your mother, it's her house. Unfortunately, you did what you did from the pureness and niceness of your heart.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, again, I'm sure you sometimes look at yourself and go, why do things backfire for me?
Like sometimes I have this anger even towards her. I'm so suffering. My job is very risky. It's risky.
Let her
Anytime
go.
they can take me out. And then I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, I'm crying to you, Mama, and I've put so much money into those cottages, whereas I could have expanded part of my business and make sure Uguti, I'm comfortable. So I'm drained. Instead of going up, I'm pulled down again.
Sure.
Because that money of one cottage could have made a difference in my life for me even to stand on my own. But
Okay.
it's like I keep fighting battles.
Okay.
When I lift my head, I'm back to square one.
Unfortunately, again, there's nothing you can do, even legally.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything you can do because everything is under a name. You just renovated a house.
Yeah.
I would say, materially and physically, let go of those things and don't harbor anger. Let go. You know your truth. Let go. Work on rebuilding yourself, sis.
Yes.
Work on rebuilding yourself. That's strategy. Forget about the money, my room, work on rebuilding yourself and be realistic and communicate with your children. Please look after the mental state and the emotional state of your children. I'm worried that it could be neglected. From your daughter to your two other beautiful children, please look after, talk to them, communicate with them, and communicate with them at the level of their age and their thinking capacity.
I will.
Yeah, you can't communicate the same way with a 20-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Yes.
But please be honest so that they are more freer in a way, knowing the truth inside from home instead of hearing it from outside, because that is going to devastate them.
Yes.
All the best, so I'm asking.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Anonymous, we're going to need you to continue listening. Let's get advice from the country, okay?
Thank you.
Hey, my daughter.
Thank you. All the best, Anonymous. We truly appreciate you for opening up and asking for that advice. I hope you got it today.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you. We're not definitely done. Anonymous, what's your advice that's standing out and standing by for you? Only you will be able to give that and make her hear it. Give us a call, 086-000-2160. Your voice notes as well. That's 060-552-7303.
Your BFF convincing you to treat yourself.
Okay, so we are done with the radio part, nah? I'm a bit shook at and I never hold like please like just bear with me, nah? Let me play this quickly.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
And just before the working on a disclaimer, nah? We are gonna discuss this now, nah? But then working is like you're gonna get 5 minutes, nah? Then you're gonna like wait your turn. You're gonna get here, you're gonna mute your mic and then like wait your turn, nah? You can have your opinion, but then respectfully, nah? Yes, you can say this and that, but then respectfully. You start losing your way, we cut you off. Respectfully, of course. And something very important, like this is gonna be more YouTube now. So you being here like mother panel, you automatically consent for your voice use, your picture use now. Please and thank you for that. Okay, I see there's a request from Mahlatsi. Oh, okay, no, like she's gone. It's fine. Yeah. quick summary, right? Short type of food, man. Like, welcome, fam. Quick summary. So, Sister Nonza has been with this guy for 11 years now. She's in her what's that early 40s, right? Sharp. So the first few years, mother relationship. Oh yeah, no, actually, they are dating, not married, right? So like apparently she was married before, and then yeah, whatever. The first few years, mother relationship, nah. This guy dated with, oh no, like he cheated with like some ladies, from the same church like that they go to, right? So like they are fully Christians, as in like badly, like yeah. So this guy cheated with a few ladies, like mother church, right? Then Sister Nonza found one of the side's boyfriend, right? Then she decided to date her main guy's side's boyfriend, right? Sharp. They dated. So basically she was revenge cheating. Then she got pregnant with her side's boyfriend, actually, right? So Federe Sharp, Sharp, she decided to working and have the kid. Then she broke up with the side's boyfriend. Then she got back together. Yes, yeah. She got back together with the main guy now, right? So now, okay, she had 2 kids from the marriage before dating the main guy, right? So yeah, so now she has a child like with his main side's boyfriend. Yeah, sharp. They broke up there with the side's boyfriend. Then they got back together with the main guy. Yeah, sharp. Yeah, sharp. So now the relationship hasn't been like really working, and it's like really great because the guy continues to cheat. Yet he's a basic great father with the kids, great. But then now he has beef with the firstborn, right? So like the firstborn is in her late working as like teens. Yeah, so now she's very rebellious and whatever, right? Yeah, so now she's not happy with the relationship, that she has. But then now she says that she can't afford to leave this relationship because of her personal financial situation and her beef with her mother. So she's basically what's that, stuck more the relationship with Labarike as like this guy for basically financial reasons. So she is asking for an exit plan. So how would you advise her for an working kind with an exit plan on how she should leave this relationship, because she's scared that now she's gonna suffer with her children, and her mother kind of hates her, so she wants nothing like to do with Parikimagana Sisa Nonza here. That's basically it. And if I've got something, guys, please Parikimagana remind me. But yeah, man, she really didn't say her occupation, so I'm not quite sure like what she does. Oh yeah, she basically built back rooms there by the mother's house. Then they had beef nyana, so now her mother like basically cut her off, so she's not getting the income from the rooms like she built as in like back home. And yeah, then how do you cheat and fall preggies but you can't sustain your life? Very valid question, And I like the fact that Barikimagana Somizi, Naked DJ, they brought up two perspectives actually that are really there. Yes, working at a failure, it's sad that now like you are in this situation, but you made this bed. You chose to revenge cheat, ne? Instead of like leaving and building something great, working as in like for yourself. You did that to yourself. You decided with your body that you're gonna revenge cheat. You decided to working and keep that child because it's your body again. Then now you cry. Lala. Pick yourself up and like just leave. Okay, so my advice to her like would be take your kids to your to your mother and literally rebuild yourself now. Because I'm sure working like as much as your mother hates you, she doesn't hate her grandkids. So from like my view, that would be the best thing, is like for her right now. But then again, we don't know how deep like this before like with her mother barking and is. And I hope that her mother doesn't hate the kids like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Working peanut butter, like cupcake, like promise, like Bridget. Come join me and then like as in like just help me as and like see this through. Does she have a child with the current guy? No. Actually, they're wrong. Oh, actually, you just reminded me of something. She said she's waiting for this guy to as in like marry her. So now the reason why he is refusing to marry her is because that he said that he doesn't want her firstborn to inherit his wealth. So that's why he is hesitant on marrying her. Hey, I know that one is very tricky. Hey, sorry, no, sorry. Hey, guys, wait, guys, I'm not laughing like us that like at her. I don't know. It's just that thing, like most running rare. So sometimes you just have to, yeah. Those that understood me, guys. Sorry. Karabo, you said what? Oh, yeah. That's what he said. Well, she said that he said that. I don't know. Butterscotch? Butterworth?
Yes. Oh my word.
Hey, man. Hey, yeah, no good isn't it?
The story is a lot.
Hey, man.
There's a lot happening. Honestly, there's a lot happening. But I feel like the problem started because she married young.
Yeah.
I think that's where the problem started because she married really, really young. Because if you put the numbers together, if she's 44 and the first daughter is 20, and she has 2 kids from the previous marriage, but she said the first husband's well off, right?
I really don't remember that part, but I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Or is it the current guy that's well off, the one that's sleeping with everybody?
Okay, what I remember hearing, the current guy, the church hole, he's the well-off one, but then now he doesn't want to marry her because of the daughter, the 20-year-old.
There's the beef between with the 20-year-old. I mean, look, firstly, there is marital contracts for that if you don't want a person's other children to inherit anything. And then you can still get married, and then those kids, they get what you decide you're going to give them. They don't need to inherit everything. So I don't think that's like an excuse to not marry someone because you don't want their kids to inherit something. There's ways around that, so many ways. Alonza really needs to love herself because, hey, the revenge cheating. I know it's a lot. It's honestly a lot. And Alonza just needs to love herself. And she mustn't think that the mother hates her. The mother doesn't hate her. The mother just does not want to enable the situation. Because, one thing I've noticed, right? Not really in black homes, but in like colored households is where the whole family is together. All the grandkids and the great grandkids, they are all staying there in that one house, all cramped up together. It's like they don't really go build their own. I've noticed that a lot in colored households. And the thing is, exactly. So I think she doesn't want to enable it. And it's a thing of you are enabling once you let the one person who's pregnant and their boyfriend stay in your house as a mother. All the kids are going to see that and they're all going to follow in because they know that you didn't do anything to this person when they did that.
Okay, yeah, working. It's like, okay, you really lost me there by the colored part, but then like now it's your point for like most black people that stay go high and say ke mo ga papa mo so kunje ke mo gae mo. So yeah, so now like they wouldn't want to move. So now her mother's low key like not allowing that.
Exactly. She's not allowing that at all. And that's the thing, at least with most black households, it's not something that a lot of people allow. It's more like go build your house and then have your kids in your own house. So I think also the mother, she must have other siblings, maybe siblings that are younger than her. And the mother just wants to set a standard and she has to be firm about it. So yeah, besides the peace, she just wants the best for her kids and she has to be firm in her decision. Because the next thing she knows, the 20-year-old daughter will have 3 kids. Again, just because she's not mentally well and because she sees that, oh, my mom has 3 kids living in in her mom's house, I can do that too and nothing's going to happen to me. So it also comes from that standpoint. I don't think the mother's doing anything wrong by telling her she needs to figure it out herself. Even though she built cottages. And yes, building cottages for extra income for our parents, it's something that should be done out of our hearts, It's not something that you should hold against them to say like, yeah, I did this for you. Why wouldn't you let me stay here? Especially given the type of situation she's in because she put herself in that situation. Because...
No. Yeah. You still have 1 minute. It's fine.
Oh, it's still have 1 minute. Yeah, so it's just one of those things of, firstly, Anonza doesn't love or respect herself enough to make the best choices for her and her children. And she must also carry herself as a mother. And then she needs to really tighten her belt and become independent so that she doesn't need to depend on another man. Understand that because she was married young, she doesn't really know how to be on your own without a man involved in her life.
Oh, so she's used to being dependent because he like my husband. So that could probably the reason why she is like low-key chasing marriage. Because she's used to being dependent, more a husband. Shit, nigga, like you're onto something there, fam.
Yeah, exactly. So that's one part. And 2, she should just build a relationship with her mother where she is able to take the kids there on the weekends or even on holidays. But there is no reason for her to like break that relationship up with her mother because of the situation. Because the mother is just trying to do the best thing for her daughter and her siblings and everyone in the family. So yeah, I think my conclusion, she really needs to forget about men and build herself. That's it.
And but Lou, thank you very much now for your input. Hey, like you really just made me think a lot now. But I'm like, another question now would be, dude, you know you are broke. Why do you revenge cheat and like still like choose to keep the child?
See, I even forgot about the revenge cheating. I don't know what
Out of
the hell
spite,
is in her
by the way.
mindset. Who revenge cheats without protection is the first thing. Why are you revenge cheating without protection? Why are you cheating without protection? Is it?
Look at her wearing, but hey, I don't know that. That's what I'm
And
And now what is she going to
Mseletu's
tell the
voice,
child?
I'll preventing ngani Anonza.
like how the F? Like guys, it's good, nah? I'm gonna choose respect today, nah? So please and thank you. Mama Rama, thank you very much, nah? You appreciate it, Carol. Bridget,
Right, all right.
away fam. Bridget, nontle nkam. Oh God.
Bully.
I'm sorry if I butchered your surname, fam.
No problem. Hi, family.
Good morning, how are you?
Oh, I'm okay. How are you
I'm
guys?
annoyed, but I'm fine.
Yo, our guys, I actually feel very sorry for Anomzaz because she's going through the most. Really, I think the thing that contributed the most in all of this is the fact that she's carrying good. I'm a Christian. I am from this church. I need to go by the Bible, of which she's not even doing that. Yo, as Anomza guys, young stress. But hey, yeah.
Oh, and sorry, this is Bridget. There's a part that I missed actually. So they've been fighting setting for like 11
11 years.
Yeah.
Exactly. And how can you do that as a Christian to begin with?
Born like a whole mamurutika.
Yes, you cannot, because I believe for the fact that she even fell for Wutahambe ayeko kipita. Ngoba udire even the abortion after athola ukuthi she's pregnant.
Let's avoid those words, Lala.
Oh, excuse, yabo. Yeah, or termination, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. So Anomza Nkosi yami, it's a lot. And what's said is it seems as if Noma Mike is not willing to come to the rescue, because I believe if the mother would just allow her to come back just for good amandla, for her to get amandla back, yeah, because what, like, when life hits us, we always run home because we know, see, for us to kick back sithola amandla ekhaya and then go face the world once again. If the mom could allow that, I think Anomza angakhona ukusizakala. Hence, but then, okay, with Anomza, man, it's a bit confusing because low-key, you want to get married to this guy. The very same guy that fucked up the whole of the 11 years. Does not even love the daughter, the first daughter. And of which Anomza does not even understand why the daughter hates this man, if I can put it like that. Because your daughter cannot just wake up this morning and be like, I don't like your partner, my mom. It doesn't make sense. Like, it does not. Something might have happened to let that daughter not to love the dad. Yeah, and on the other hand, Anomza is all about, yeah, my child is rebellious, hence that's why the partner does not like my daughter, and so forth and so forth. And on the other hand, the partner is like, I am not gonna get married to you because I don't like your daughter. Of which it doesn't make sense. Because if you marry someone, umntana kungenaphi, like, because it's, you can make wills. Come on, guys, you can make a will and say that I don't want this girl to even get 10 cents from my money, or ngizopoka okungenani. So guy is not so guy is like definitely not planning on marrying Anomza. Anomza just need to exit this relationship. Yes, I understand financially she's not good and she doesn't have like another place. Langati, let me go like restart from there. Yeah, because the mom Nainje is not really helping much in the situation. But I feel like Anomza should just get enough funds or just go rent man like a big room, like one room yana with her kids, and then start baking. Because another problem with Anomza, she said like at some point they needed to downgrade and that was affecting the kids and what's not. Come on, guys.
Oh yeah,
We
the
as
school
parents
thing.
are the
Yeah.
one that introduce our kids to those things. And then of which you can even take it away and make them understand, which guys, you know, we used to live like this because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then now we don't have 6, 7, 8, 9, so we cannot be living like that. We need to cut cost. Because what matters is the kids' happiness and you as a mom being happy. Because if you are not happy, it's not gonna help. Because you might even find that one Nomza is not even there emotionally for the kids. You understand that? Because now she's going through a lot at the very same time. So it doesn't make sense. Anomza akatswa good guy and I keep telling to ukuthi I need to get married and what's not. There's nothing wrong. Uhlala ungashadi. She was married the first time. Hey, we're happy for you. But it didn't work out. So stop going to each and every relationship after that, hoping to get married. Because bazokudlala abafana, just like this guy is doing to her. And chances are she's even showing brother Guti, I want you to marry me. And then guy uzomdlala every day, knowing that she's not gonna go anywhere because at the end of the day she wants me to marry her.
You know what? Nah, working at a bridge. You know, oh, isn't like sorry. Thank you. Isn't like thank you very much. Nah. Are you done?
Yeah. You can say that.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you very much. Nah. But then I know you ladies are gonna fight with me barking kind of here, nah. But then like, just hear me out. Right? Do you see this notion of like my body, my rules, irang nuyan? When are you gonna choose the child? Me, and then like later they got try ko pele ko bi tlhore man a trash. Bona nuyan. She revenge cheated, and then she went to get married, as in like married with kids and whatever. And then like she didn't make her own plan, just in case, cause again, you guys might fight me on this one, but then like most of these like church people, they base too much breaking and things more. Hey, the Bible says the words is, but then now like they avoid thinking like logical sometimes. Some of them, they're like people that want to hit the lottery, but then like they don't play it, you know.
They
So
only the
basically,
Bible when it suits them.
yeah, you know. So now I'm like, or he Modimo blesses ka ngwana in hopile, but then like ngwana o ke a product of like revenge, barking kind of cheating, like more effort barking like if I then said. Yet when a Monday, Tuesday, and like Sunday, like busy go again. Then you are just hoping that like things like will just happen. I'm afraid they're perfect. Like, you know, your body, your rules, girl. Know your worth. Yay. Complete. Very good, Bridget. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Your body, your rules, girl. You rule. Anyway, cupcake, hello.
Hi guys. I missed the story, so I have a lot of gaps and a lot of questions.
So you can actually try to spice it up there.
Sorry?
You can ask it and then get like a go thusa mo ke kgona.
All right. So the one thing I wanted to understand is the beef with her mother. Did she go into detail as to why they are beefing and how deep it is?
Not really. She didn't really say much there, but I'm assuming like maybe how she's been actually isn't like what's that like moving from like a marriage to as a fighting said, and then uh yeah, it's just my thinking there. But then yeah, she
She
did.
didn't go into detail, so I'm not going to use an assumption in my commenting, um, and I really don't want us to assume, because sometimes we do give parents, especially mothers, a what do you call, a benefit of a doubt, when they can really get toxic.
Mm.
So I don't think it's a good idea for her to take her children back to the woman, if the woman is toxic, the mother. So another thing that I wanted to know was the baby daddies. How present are they? Did she mention any of that?
Okay, okay. She mentioned that the previous husband, he's very as in like present with the first two kids.
Okay.
Then the current one, the fighting said, he is like literally there for as like uh, the 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 family bargaining and I usually know like bargaining and I have with the three kids. Yeah, like it's just that the beef with the older one just kind of make things rocky, Yana. Then the side guy, she didn't mention much about him.
About him. Okay. All right. So I think Anonza with the side guy, this is just my thinking, was trying to trap the side guy into staying with her, because she could see ukuthi ayisebenzi indaba yaka guy ahlala naye. So she wanted to trap the side guy so that she can marry the side guy, but that didn't work out.
Could be.
Sorry, cupcakes.
Because there's no way you can
She
cheat
did.
umite. Sorry, go ahead.
She did mention. Sorry about that. She did mention the side guy did tell her that yena akafuni lutho ngomntana and aphume kuye.
Oh,
My
okay.
body, my choice, my rules. Clock it, girl.
All right. But also, guys, I think what I have taught myself, what is very important to me, is that I've always taught myself that before I carry your child, I need to know your family, so that when I'm jigela one day, I will ship that child back to your family and they will take care of that child, because umntwana wabo at the end of the day. That child carries their bloodline and their surname. So I will ship them there. And so I think what Anonza should do is ship the kids to the baby daddies, or the baby daddy's family, and work on rebuilding herself. And this guy that she's with, she should forget about marrying that guy. It's not an option. It's just not gonna work out. You can't marry someone who's been cheating on you for 11 years or whatever, however long they were together. So makaphume kulo guy, send abantwana to the baby daddies or the baby daddies families temporarily while she rebuilds herself, and then once she feels she is stable enough to take abantwana back, then she can do that. I'm not saying completely abandon the kids, but send them there, because now she cannot take care of them. But I don't think sending them home is a good idea if the beef with her mother is deep, because abomama bayakhona ukukhohlakala, guys. Bakhohlakale in a sense that they khohlakala to an extent ingathi lo mntana lona akazamzali. You get? So we don't know how deep the beef with the mother is, so we are not going to assume that it's because she had kids while she's young, but we'll just go with the safest bet, which is to send the kids to the baby daddies and their families, or yeah, that, and then as rebuild again.
Yeah, no, actually, oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that's my 2 cents. Mara nawe Anonza, awupreventi ngani, ngiyamjaja kancane. Why?
How? Uno ya skono mo hotle fela bja nje isn't like anyway, yeah, but yeah, actually you made me see it from another view. I don't know, man. She's not necessarily a single mother. So just taken back. So again, actually, your comment right there, the comment is Bridget. That reminded me of like working as like something that I saw recently. So there's something that Dave Chappelle said, nah? So like Dave Chappelle is an American like comedian, nah? Like those raw ones. There's something that he said like a few years ago, like that kind of stirred up, like social vibes in Yan. Okay, if the lady has the primary decision to keep or lose the baby, shouldn't guys in Jelly like have that decision? Or okay, me, I said no. So kunje, I don't have to take care of like anything now, because we agreed. But then the final decision, it's yours according to the law. So it's like, wait. Me, I agree with him actually, because like that's not fair now. Because we agree that no kids, nothing. Then you fall and then federe you working and you're like my body, my choice. So Angelina, like let the guy has the right to actually say my pocket's my choice. Right?
I have
That's
two views. I have two views about that. The one is my original view, and then the other one is the more nuanced one. So I think if you are a person who believes in pro-choice, then yeah, definitely both genders should have the choice whether they want to be a part of the kid's life or not. But guys, if we are being honest, the moment you go and sleep with someone without protection and you are not preventing, you know there's gonna be a child. You know. So you made that choice to make that child need to. So I don't think it should be an option. I just don't think it should be an option. Even the girl, I just don't think it should be an option unless if you were talking about cases where someone was violated or they really didn't have a choice in the making of the child. But if you chose to go, but that's just my personal view. I'm not saying
true.
yeah.
So one of the things that actually sparked that thing Mokoneke is in like what you said about how like some women use the kids to as in like trap the guys, So I'm like, okay, like what's that? In that situation, I'm like, hey man, you have the right barking, and of course, you find that she lied about the barking and a prevention part. So me trusting you, I'm like, I fail. The next thing, more to 9 months later, and I'm like, hey, lala, no. You lied me, but then yeah, no, actually, barking magana says cupcake. I see your point there, but then, hey man, we live in a very tricky world. That's why we always say spread love, not legs. You're not in love, you are just horny. So breathe. Marlona le rezo lona akere. Yeah. Palace, hello. Sorry about that. Hello.
I'm not gonna stay long. I'm at work and I had to like quickly rush out so I can just put my 2 cents in. So basically, now all I can say is Ananza should relax about the marriage talks, because technically she's married. According to South African Constitution, if you live with someone for more than 6 months, they regard you as married. So if anything happens to this guy, automatically, if this guy does not have a will, automatically the kids of this woman will gain, they will get what he's been saying, and he doesn't want the daughter to claim. If anything happens to him, the daughter's gonna claim. Secondly, even if he decides to move out and end the relationship, she can still claim gore this guy is a primary caretaker for them, and still this guy, even though Banese ba high, he's gonna pay maintenance, because what was he doing? Taking care of this family. So if abana hore yena shame at this point wa bona gore ha monyale, it's fine, my sister, sit there, because what's hana o dutse 11 years, so wait for him to kick the bucket, and then you can claim at this point.
You know what you just said just sounded like an extortion scam. So I just want to make that isn't very clear, guys. Like, that's her opinion. I'm getting down. I mean, I can tell no Zaha, low to as in breaking at Lima, or he, Bona, you are married at Lima. I'm like, okay, I fair, oh yeah. Okay, but then again, as like, legally, so yeah, actually, you are right. So she maybe has that, but then I'm afraid that's kind of gonna make her complacent type, to actually like be dependent type, more as like this money type, and then now it's like she won't be able to as in like do things for herself, be like without being dependent more, mpempe, But yeah, no, actually, like that's something she can fall back on as like for now, no, to start again. But hey, man, thank you like very much, Whisper. Okay, she's probably gone. She's busy working there. Peanut Butter, you wanted to come up or not? I don't know. There's a thing from Sis Meme. Or meme. Meme 7510. South Africa does not consider common law relationships. They are not married. She cannot claim. There we go. So she's fucked, basically. I'm sorry for like the strong language, but hey, man, she's paying. And so my final words would be, Lala, you made the bed. You've laid in it a few times with a few people. Now it's time to get up and just go buy your own bed. And like just look after yourself, your family, and then just do whatever it takes, because I'm like, hey, man, you created this mess for yourself. You didn't do the right things, like because that as in not working, as in like for yourself, and then you were just on some. No, like marriage is a beautiful thing. It's forever, and you're gonna be here forever. Oh my God. So Lala, do what you have to do, not what you're hoping will happen. Clearly, you're not getting married there. I'm done. And our final word, Sis Peanut.
I need to correct you guys.
Okay.
So if you are working, you have a pension fund, provident fund, or whatever, there's 3 types of dependence. There's legal dependence, there's factual dependence, and there's future dependence. Legal dependents are individuals that the member is legally liable to maintain. Their kids, factual dependents are persons that are not legally owned or support who are financially dependent on the member, e.g., a cohabiting partner or someone you are partially who's partially dependent on you. Meaning, if you give money to your siblings, you buy food for people, they are your factual dependents. If they were young, you are effed, because if they claim, they say now, ngimncane, The only time they won't consider that is if we're over the age of 18 and we are 7, then you don't get anything. And then there's future dependence. A future dependent is someone, obviously, if your girlfriend is still pregnant or you engage someone, they're still a dependent. So since she's been cohabiting with this guy for 11 years, she has the right to his monies and her kids as well. It's gonna be worse if he doesn't have other kids. The family can come and do whatever, but I'm a trustees of any fund. They will take time, they will analyze the case, and they'll see the need of those kids. If they're still young or whatever, they can still claim for those monies. So yes, cohabiting, you can claim my money.
Okay. So what's the minimum, like, what's the like time spent for like, what's that, a certain set to be seen like that?
I'm really not sure, Lee, because on the previous cases we've dealt with in the department is we've had someone or a claimer using a sleep say TV because this guy was cheating on his wife. And then I'm taking the TV. Yes, I'm taking the TV. She had the sleep. I'm taking the TV. So now what the funds do is they investigate and so they get affidavits from neighbors. If there's neighbors nearby, they get affidavits from family members. If someone says, yes, that means you are independent.
Okay.
If someone from next door, let's say now the trustees come and interview that person and say, like, yeah, do you have proof? No, Lee used to give me money by cash, but I have proof that he paid for Umbedewam. I have proof that he paid for my TV. I have proof that he buys groceries. And then if they check the bank letter or the slip and it has his name on, you're done. That's why we always advise guys. Okay, it's wrong. Please don't get me wrong. We advise people, stop sending e-wallets. Stop sending proof, yes, to your side chicks. Stop sending it, especially if you do it on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
Stop sending it because now you are married. When you're busy sending this girl 1.5 every month, you die. This girl goes because she's smart. She goes to Elon 17 labo 7 because she would know where you work. And then she says, but begang support alomundulo.
Damn.
But if you send it via it is very hard to prove, especially if you have kids. It's very hard to prove. Send it next any trail, do not. Just withdraw the money and give it to her.
Yeah, no, actually, you know, like, thank you very much for that, actually. But
yeah, because now the baby, the girl you're busy cheating with, she says, thank you, baby, for the 1.5. Now we have, anytime standard guys. So anything that has trailed to say that this person might be my factual dependent, this is someone you are not legally liable for, but you give money to survive, they can claim for your monies. Especially if they are minors. The issue here comes if they are a minor. Because we say cannot work, so they need your money to survive.
Okay. Yeah, man. Barki Mangana says peanut. Actually, like, thank you very much for
You are welcome.
That piece of education. Now I'm ready for a fat and set. So no e-wallet, cash payment only. No, not more than a year. So barking, baby, I would like a baby. Already because I'm ready now.
Now I'm just saying the ladies, keep that e-wallet SMS. Don't delete it. Keep it. You will never know.
You don't know, you might need like that young now.
And always make sure you send a thank you for the money SMS.
Yeah, guys, I had drag I'm a death claims. They do drag. I'm a divorce process. They do drag because of such things. That's why it's very important for us, especially in the department to make sure that if someone hears as a claimer, you don't just pay out the money within a month. You actually can take 12 months, up to 12 months, to pay any death benefits to any dependents, because anyone can come from anywhere and say, but I've been in love with this person for 6 years and he's been supporting my kids, and then what? And then they can sue the company, because when you declare that you've done all the necessary research and whatever you investigated and you are done, you are satisfied with your with your ruling, and then now it depends on the trustees. So the trustees will use your proof and everything that you've said, any statements, any affidavits, to say, okay, this investigation was done, there's no one that came forward, and then they make the decision. You understand? So it's very, very important. That's why we ask the guys, akekho umuntu ozokuvusa emathuneni athi support umntwana. So please include all your dependents under your on your provident fund, anything under your funeral plans and everything. Akekho umuntu ozokwazi about that. So please include them, and they do. Some of them put them. Like 7, all the surnames are incorrect, are different. I mean, why am I saying incorrect? All the surnames are different, and it's good, because now then when your children come, they can claim, you know. But then guys take the kids from the marriage and they put them there on, and then there's kids outside the marriage that come after. So it's very important to do the investigations.
I know clearly the band coming, eh? But you know what? Like, thank you very much. Okay, like, thanks for coming there, like, Sis Peanut. You are very much appreciated, guys. Me, I have to leave now. Thank you very much for being here with me. See you guys possibly Friday morning. I might not be available, but then I might be here. Maybe you might find Sis KM. I don't know. Maybe. But hey, like, as Barking is like, thank you very much. And always remember, spread love, not legs. You're not in love. It's just winter. Love you guys.